All right. So yesterday I went over a whole bunch of the challenges and whatever that we can go over and the things we can work on and the new things we can do. Really what I try to do at the beginning of every year is go back to the basics, give you guys a bunch of options of little things that you can chase that may motivate you, that may help you get a little bit of extra activity, to help you get a little bit more consistent. Yesterday I talked about increasing your aerobic capacity. That 10 minutes of just slightly elevated heart rate work. So we're going to do some rowing today as our EMOM, and this is an opportunity for you to decide right now. Now your goals can change obviously every week to week, month to month, but in the world of fitness, you should pick a goal for a couple of months before you go shifting it. But if your goal currently is to lose a little bit of body fat, working on increasing your aerobic capacity and working at a lower heart rate is a better way to burn body fat. Maxing your heart rate out and winning the WOD is not a good way to burn body fat. It is a good way to work on your athletic performance, and yes, it does burn calories, but it does not burn fat as fast when your heart rate is too high. So when we go to do rowing today, you can think about what is your current goal. Are you wanting to just improve your aerobic capacity, burn some calories, have a good workout, or is your goal burning body fat? Because if it's body fat, then your row needs to be a lower intensity. If your goal is just normal workout performance, then you're going to go for fast times. But I'll cover some of that in just a second. Anyway, so we are going to start with 2 minutes of cardio because we got a bunch of cardio in our EMOM. Then you're going to go into pretzel, cross one leg over, one leg under, and we're just going to sit there for 30 seconds, let those hips, lower back, groin and everything stretch out. Couch stretch is the same as it has been. You put your knee against the wall. Then you're going to go into a standing toe touch, put your feet together, bend down to the front, let your head hang, and just hang out there and let all of this stuff up the back loosen up. Those are all the muscles we used yesterday to deadlift. So this is how we're going to try and lengthen those muscles out. Then we're going to do the banded face pulls and chest pulls. So grab you a small band, put it up there, pull it to your chest, pull it apart. The main goal here is not moving the band. The main goal is moving your shoulder blades and getting them to squeeze together. And then they stretch apart when you reach forward, and then they squeeze together. The same thing on the face. We're trying to get more mobility and more activity in the shoulder blades. That is just going to help your shoulders move better. It's going to reduce neck pain, shoulder pinching, impingement. It's going to fix a lot of issues. Then we have that prone PVC press. So we're going to do two ways today. I'm going to use one of the regular PVCs so you guys can see it bend. So we're going to go face down, and then you're going to get into this Superman position and activate your thoracic position. So we're going to go into, this is what we would call thoracic extension. So you're going to bring it to your chest, press it up, bring it behind your head, press it up, underneath, press it up, and you're going to go back and forth. This is going to stay in the same position the whole time. You're just going to duck your head to go behind it, raise your head to go in front of it, and your goal is the same as the banded work. We are trying to get shoulder blades moving while we are in this thoracic position. So we'll do 10 of each, 10 over the front, 10 over the back. And then we are going to row, and we're going to row based on distance. What I would recommend, you don't have to because we don't have 20 people, but what I would recommend is that you semi-partner up. So say Josh and I use the same rower. We're not on a team or anything, but his work is my rest, my work is his rest. So we have the choice of rowing 300 meters, 250 meters, or 200. You're going to row that. You're going to jot down your time, how long it took you to complete that distance, whichever one you pick. Then you get off, the other person gets on, and they work and do their part, and you're resting. So if you end up on a rower by yourself, you're going to rest the same amount of time it took you to row. So if it takes you 90 seconds to row, you get a 90-second break. If it takes you 2 minutes to row, you get a 2-minute break, right? Depending on your distance and your speed and whatever. Anyway, you're going to do that 4 times. You're going to write down all 4 times, and you're going to record your fastest of the 4. Now, if you're going for speed, then it is a good idea to use 1 or 2 of those rounds at least as like warm-up rounds, like casual build-up speed rounds. You don't want to go burn yourself out on the very first one and then just limp through the last 3. It would actually be to your most advantage to slightly build up speed over 3 rounds, and then your 4th round attack it with your all-out speed, because then you're the most warm, your joints are used to it, your timing's down, everything's going to feel a little bit smoother. But anyway, you're just going to record the fastest of your 4 rounds, and so you guys will just take turns. Now, there's no clock here, so you guys have to actually like be on your game. So if Heather and I are sharing and she gets off, I need to get on and get to work, not talk to Heather for 2 minutes and then get on and then get off, and then we talk for another 2 minutes and then she gets on, because then y'all aren't going to finish your 4 rounds, right? So you got to make sure that you're actually swapping out and working, right? And then rotate through, and this will take us 10, 12 minutes. If you're not sharing, you're resting however long it took you to row. So if it took you 2 minutes to row, you rest 2 minutes. All right, so then for the main workout today, we have a 12-minute AMRAP. And what we're going to do is 6 toes to bar. Everything's exactly the same on comp as it is for RX, except for comp is going to be done with a weight vest on. So good luck doing double unders and all that stuff with a vest on. But RX is toes to bar, double unders, and box step overs. That means you're stepping up on the box and off the other side, and then you go back and forth. And the burn is the same thing, but it's singles for jump rope, and then it is a 20-inch or 16-inch box for the step overs. And toes to 90, obviously. So you're going to work through as many rounds and reps as possible in 12 minutes. Questions on any of that? Sweet, let's get into it. We got 2 minutes of cardio. We're going to see if we can get loose, and then we'll attack that rower and see how we do.